Hi, I'm Baby Yoda, and today we are going to learn about different types of mixtures. We are going to compare three types of mixtures: solution, colloid, and suspension. But first, what is a mixture? A mixture is something made when two or more substances are combined, but they are not combined chemically. For example, soil is a mixture of substances including small rocks and decomposed animal and plant matter. Milk, on the other hand, does not appear to be a mixture, but in fact it is. Milk is composed of fats, protein, milk sugar, and water. If you look at milk under a microscope, you can see round lipid droplets and irregularly shaped protein particles. Both milk and soil are heterogeneous mixtures because their composition is not uniform. In a heterogeneous mixture, the components of the mixture are blended together, but you can still distinguish the components. Salt and water form a homogeneous mixture. The sodium and chlorine ions are interspread among the water molecules, and the mixture appears uniform. The first type of mixture that we are going to talk about is a solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances in a single phase. In a solution, atoms, molecules, or ions are thoroughly mixed, resulting in a mixture that has the same composition and properties throughout. The simplest example of a solution is a sugar-water solution. When you put sugar in a glass of water, the sugar dissolves, but what happens as the sugar is dissolving? All the sugar molecules become uniformly distributed among the water molecules. All visible traces of the solid sugar are now gone. Solutions may exist as gases, liquids, or solids. An example of gas-gas solution is oxygen and nitrogen. An example of liquid-liquid solution is alcohol and water. An example of solid-solid solution, also known as alloy, is copper and nickel. The second type of mixture we are going to talk about is suspension. A suspension is when the particles in a solvent are so large that they settle out unless the mixture is constantly stirred. Think of a bucket of muddy water. If it's left unstirred, the particles of soil will settle at the bottom. The particles of soil are denser than the water, so gravity pulls them to the bottom. Particles over 1000 nanometers in diameter form suspension. The third type of mixture we are going to talk about is colloid. Particles that are intermediate in size between these solutions and suspensions form mixture known as colloidal dispersion or colloids. Particles between 1 nanometer and 1000 nanometer form colloids. After large soil particles settle out of muddy water, the water is often still cloudy because the colloidal particles are still dispersed. Some examples of colloids are paint, milk, and whipped cream. Sometimes it's hard to differentiate between solutions and colloids because many colloids appear homogeneous because individual particles cannot be seen. To distinguish the difference between two types of mixtures, we use something called the Tyndall effect, and it occurs when light is scattered by colloidal particles dispersed in a transparent medium. When light is put through the mixture, it will glow if it's a colloid, and if it's a solution, it will not glow. Now we're going to demonstrate how the Tyndall effect is done. Here we will try and see the difference between the solution and the colloid. Our solution here will be a water-sugar solution. I will put a teaspoon of sugar in the water and stir until it dissolves. And our colloid will be milk. Here I will turn off the lights and use my flashlight to try and see the difference between the solution and the colloid. As you can see, the flashlight on the solution doesn't glow, but when I put the flash on the colloid, it glows. Thanks for watching.